raggedy and fucked up. Like, just because the radio in your car doesn't work doesn't make the whole damn car ghetto. Just because you put some Kool-Aid in a motherfucking Gatorade bottle doesn't make it ghetto Gatorade. I know you've done that shit. You ain't gotta lie to me. So if you identify or match up with more than half of these things on this list, then you might be ghetto, and I'm sorry for you. All right, y'all ready to play? Let's play. Number one on the list, if your high school had metal detectors in the front of the building, you might be ghetto. If your high school had a page in the yearbook set aside for all the girls who got pregnant that year, you might be ghetto. We had 5, that was the most we ever got, and that was a pretty good year for us. If you were ever good friends with anybody named Jaquez, Marquez, Yvette, or Yolanda, you might be ghetto. Same thing goes for anybody named Ladasha, Daravian, to Yesterday, or Sharkeisha. I could go on all night with these names, but y'all probably got shit to do. They're not even real English. They're fake French names, and if you name your kids these names, they're gonna get laughed at. I mean, if both of your shoes were sold separately, you might be ghetto. If your mom ever told you to shut the fuck up in the middle of church, shut the fuck up in church, you deserve to have your ass kicked, because I'd have kicked your ass if I was your parent, right? Your mom gets one chance a week to go to church and act religious and pretend to be a nice person. You gonna mess it up for her? There was always a vegetable can full of grease in the middle of your stove. You might be ghetto. If either one of your parents ever paid a bill in your name, you might be ghetto. Any kind of bill. I'm talking about rent, electricity, power, plumbing, water. I know a couple of those were the same thing, but if your parents ever did that, that's why your credit's fucked up today, all right? If the ice cream man in your neighborhood drove an extra 2 blocks just to watch the fat kids chase after the truck, you might be ghetto. I always stopped the block before everybody else because I knew he wasn't going to stop, but there was always that one fat kid chasing after the truck like a zombie after a piece of meat. Just because he wanted to lick a fudgesicle, it wasn't worth it to me, man. Actually, I think that's the only way we're going to get America's youth back in shape. We let them little fat bastards chase after the people. Speaking of food, if your mom ever sent you to school with money to buy food stamps from the lunch lady, you might be ghetto. If you know somebody who sold weed, babysat, made fake passports, and did hair all out of the same house, you might be ghetto. And that was probably your babysitter. If you work 4 jobs and still only broke even at the end of the month, you might be ghetto. Or you might be a ghetto Jamaican. Or just a Jamaican. I don't know how they get down, but I imagine they work a lot. If you took a horse bath on a regular basis, you might be ghetto. Oh, that's the line for you guys? You know who's ghetto in here? Shit. I took wash-ups in my house, or real people showers, but I'm not ghetto. Oh.
You're doing a set at a ghetto club.
I don't know. Steve?
I've been doing stand-up for a while, and I have never been more afraid of getting shot on stage. I could have got lynched, and y'all wouldn't even know. I was almost done, too. I don't know where the fuck I'm at on my list. All right, where we at? If the rims on your car cost more than your car, you might be ghetto, all right? I know that wasn't as funny as the lights going out, but they need to pay the bills in this one. Ghetto club, like you said back there. If there is a portrait in your house of Biggie Smalls, Tupac Shakur, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X hanging up on the wall, hell yeah, you ghetto. Because 2 of these things are not like the other, and 2 of these things are important. Hope y'all know which 2 are important. Last one on the list. If the lights go out in the middle of your set, you might be in the ghetto club. I'm Mike Logan. Thanks for laughing.